Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Sunday, December 5, 2021. We're going to look at the S&P and the NASDAQ today. And let's get right into a little review here if we can. We can get into back on 11/22, November 23rd, actually, after the morning after the 11/22 all-time high. We made the case for the Wave 3 high now. You can see it there. And again, a little review. We caught that island reversal and updated our Wave 1 with a parentheses intermediate degree from there to there. And that gave us a perfect Fibonacci extension for Wave 3. We're looking for a Wave 4 down. There's our targets. Could it be more? Yes. Could it be Wave 5? Yes. But we're so early on in a decline. We'll know as it develops and unfolds. Okay. So we made the case for the Wave 3 of 3 high. And then we want to look at since then. And now we are making the case for Wave 3 of 3 down. This is this morning's or yesterday's report to our subscribers. We can get into this technical analysis here, but we're looking at Wave 3 of 3 different degrees of trend. One in parentheses, one in black there, and one in, well, that's got underlined, but it's purple on the chart. So let's get right into, let's get the pick up here of that 1204, and since that all-time high here, this is not an Elliott Wave analysis. This is just looking at the chart with a naked eye. What do we have? We have 5 waves down, lower high from the all-time high, and we have a correction with a lower high. Another 5 waves down, right down here, and then another lower high. Another 5 waves down and a lower high. And here we are, 5 waves down and now a lower high. So we've got 4 different 5-wave declines, 4 different lower lows, and 4 different lower highs. So no technical analysis here, no Elliott Wave, no Fibonacci. This just shows you that the trend is down, okay? Unless or until it goes way above one of these previous highs, it is down, and that's where we have our make or break, which we gave to our subscribers. They always get the information before it happens, not after Powell speaks, not after the press says Omicron or whatever variant caused the decline. We have Fibonacci targets and Elliott waves that predict the declines in advance, and the news follows as usual. I want to go a little different route here. I want to show you guys our testimonials page here, because this is interesting, because this shows how our subscription is good for a lot of different uses here. Okay, you can see Sushil here, 20 plus years subscriber. He's been around for a long time. And we get down to JBW here. He uses it for trading, made 89,000. Okay, we get down to Bill here. He's using it to manage his 401k. Okay, and then we have George over here. He's a CPA and uses it for his CPA out of Canada. And then you get, where is Janine down here? Okay, she's using it to avoid losses, which is another thing you can do it and do with it. And then we've got Ray, and this is the most common compliment of our report. Your willingness to make forecasts without the usual. It could always go the other way. Most of these things I've subscribed to over the years or seen, they say the market could go up or the market could go down. And then it goes up, they said, I was right. And then when it goes down, they said, see, I told you so. I like saying I think it's going to go down, and this is why, and this is where I'm wrong. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of that right there. Okay, and speaking of that, we have our subscriptions. There's some new updates here. We made the video on demand. I just recently updated that. It'll be updated every month. We have Tesla video analysis, including GameStop, Bitcoin, SMH, and XBI. Plus, there's 5 different trading videos on there. You can see them right there. A key reversal day, a 5-wave advance, above a wave 1 high, trading 786 retracement. I like that because the stop is tight, or trading a 3-wave correction. So all that stuff is in there, and that's updated monthly. Just recently, I think it was last week, okay? Also, before I forget, I want to get our disclaimer and awards over the years with Woodson Wave Report. And also, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit the alert bell and the like button. We appreciate your patronage to the channel. So let's get right to the chart. We'll get into some of this S&P analysis. We're looking at an hourly chart. By the way, before I forget, as you guys may have figured, I'm using TradingView. I have different tabs for different times, daily, weekly, all that. But after I rebooted my computer, all of my notes or Fibonacci's or extensions are, when I put them on one time frame in one tab, they show up in the other one. If any of you guys know the fix for that, it just started happening. I've been using TradingView for a long time. Let me know, because I want to fix that. Anyway, without further ado, here we go. We've got a 1, 2 in red, 3 in red, 4 overlaps the wave 1 low. This is a beginning diagonal triangle with the overlap, and we have 1 down here on the November 30th low and 2 up, and then we have a 1 down, a 2 up, another 1 down, and 2 up. That's where we get the wave 3 of 3 of 3 different degrees of trend. This is purple, this is black, and this is with parentheses. So let's look at it from the largest degree of trend, the 1 in parentheses, and see what we get. Let's get an extension on here. And these may not be to the point, but I do have pics on that I'll show you when we're done. Let's put that up there. So wave 3 in parentheses would gain equality with 1 at 44.68, a 1.618 at 43.53, and a 2.618 at 41.67, and a 3.618 at 39.81. Why am I showing you this? Because if it is the third wave, it is the most powerful, and historically, if there's a big decline, it'll take on more than a 1 or a 1.618 multiple. Usually it's a 2, a 3, it could even be a 4. But if it is a 3 of 3 of 3, we've got to see it play out. Where is it not a wave 3 of 3 of 3? When it breaks this wave 2 high right here at 46.08. We always got to ask ourselves, where are we wrong? That's where we're wrong. And again, at a different degree of trend, we'd be looking at a break of this high at 46.52, that 2 in parentheses, that degree of trend. Okay, so there's the targets for that. Let me just throw that third wave. Let's just put it on the 1618 for now. Okay, we'll put it there, and let's get rid of that because we'll have too many lines. I don't mind them, but for clarity for you guys, now let's look at this degree of trend. From this second wave here, we have a 1 down and a 2 up. Where is that third wave at? And we'll put an extension on there. It might not be exactly to the point, but you get my idea. And that is 44.59 and 43.66. So that would be that 3 in black. So let's put that on that 1618, just for informational purposes. A 2.618 is 42.14. And the 3.618 is 4064. Okay, so let's get rid of that. We set that on that 1618 just for conservative analysis, if you will. And then the third degree of trend over here. Okay, and we'll put that Fibonacci extension, and we have that there. And then we get this 1618 for that 3 in purple, and that's at 43.54. So you can see we have a pretty good conglomerate right around that 43.50 area. Okay, again, make or break. Where are we wrong? 46.08. A move above there, and then we got to recalculate or refigure what is the proper wave count. Okay. By the way, on a completely different side note, I did a lot of swing and scalp trading Thursday and Friday. Very profitable. I like trading a 1 and 5 minute chart. I was thinking about doing a video while I was trading, and I may do that in the near future, especially if this is a 3 of 3 of 3, and put it out there for you guys. I like the 1 minute chart. I don't think it's for most. Scalping's not for most. But again, I showed you how our newsletter, you can use it for anything, and the monthly is more for the investment people or the longer term. I'm sorry, the annual subscription is for the longer term. The monthly is daily reports, and lately we're doing 2, even 3 a day. Anyway, I regress. Let me get back to that. The pick there of the S&P, because that's got exact numbers there. Okay, here, this is it right here. Okay, wait, 3 of 3 of 3. There is the all-time high. By the way, ignore this alternate, because after I put this out, I realized my alternate is the same as my primary, which is a beginning diagonal triangle. There's a couple different ways to count this, but I don't want to get into the weeds on that. Okay, so ignore there's no difference. You can see the 3s and the 4s and the 1s, and they're all the same. Okay, so here is that 50% retracement for wave 2, and we've got a 1 down, a 2 up, a 1 down, and 2 up. Make or break again, 46.08. There's these targets here for the smallest degree, which is 45.64, 45.52, and I'm sorry, this is the second degree up. Okay, that hit right near it, I believe, at 45.39. Next target up is 45.52 and 45.64, and that is the make or break. That is this wave 2 high. That's where it sits as of the close Friday. So Monday, that could still go higher. We don't want to see it go over this. It could just collapse from there in a third wave on Monday. Have to watch the futures to get an idea of what's going on. It's always good to watch those, but this is where we are right here, critical stage. Okay, here you can see our wave 3 targets at 3 degrees of trend. This 1 here and 2 there. That 3, I'm sorry, I'll take this 1 here with the little underscore and 2. That 3, there's your targets there, 44.29 and 43.60. This larger next degree, wave 1 down and 2 up. Those targets are 44.62 and 43.72. And this even larger, the largest one, 1 down in parentheses, 2 up, 3 down in parentheses. There's your targets there, and I extrapolated those out to, you can see 1 is 44.69, 1.618 is 43.56, the 2.618 is 41.73, the 3.618 is 39.89. I want to do the NASDAQ real quick here. Okay, let's get into that. And that is very similar to the S&P. It topped on November 22nd. There you see a 1 down, ABC 2 up, and a 1 down, 2 up, 1 down, 2 up. So let's look at the extrapolation out, or the fib extensions for this here. And we have a 1 and a 2. By the way, I could count that 2 here. You can see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the 2 there is very, I'll leave it here for this purpose, but it's the difference between the high here of 2 and the high here of 2 is what? This is 15.816, and this is 15.833. So it's 17 points. Not much, but it is a difference. Okay, you can see it's already past the 1-to-1 ratio, and the 1.618 is hanging out down here at 46.01. Again, this is the largest degree of trend. I should change this to match the NASDAQ. Let's put it into sub-micro. There we go. I mean, to match the S&P. Here's where 3 is 1.618, which is at the 14.601. The 2.618 is 13.836. The 3.618 is 13.072. The 4.618, all right, let me put it in there. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I don't have it. I'd have to configure it. Okay, we'll look at that whenever it happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen Monday, but it's a possibility. Okay, and then let's just leave that up there, and we'll put in the next degree, I'll use this one here. Okay, and there is 1, there is 2. Again, that's 13 points difference. And you can see that third wave right here is 14,786, 14,365, and then 13,635. That's the shorter ones, not these longer ones. That's the bigger degree. Okay, so we'll see how that plays out. Okay, let's look at I want to look at one more thing. We haven't talked much about it lately, about our Fibonacci time spirals. Let me get into the spirals here, and I think I have updated them on the December monthly report to subscribers. And want to show you guys, there's that case for the high. Where's our fib? There's a 3 of 3 of 3. There is, here we go. This first one here, okay? And as I said to the subscribers, it's early, but I want to be in front of this. The all-time high is 1122. This is in red. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. Of all the spirals I've done in the 20-plus years from, I actually started in 1997. If they break, they break on the 34 days. The 34-day spiral date should mark a high, and it should not be broken. It must hold. Then the 55-day low will come into play. Doesn't have to be a crash, doesn't have to be a panic. It can be a low like it was in September to October of 2020, but it should be a low, at a minimum, lower than the wave 3 low. Okay, but you can see this one, of course, it starts on 11/22. We had a turn date of 11/27, which was a Saturday. It made a low on the day before, the only day it could, because it doesn't trade on Saturdays. We had the same with the 11:30. Okay, that made a lower low there. 13 days. This is the one here. Now, I'll just, can I move that up here? This importance right here, okay? Because what is today? It's December 5th. It is the turn date, okay? We made a pretty significant low on 12/3 on Friday, but tomorrow is closer to the actual date, and that should be a 6. There we go. Monday is the 6th. My bad. So the closest day to the turn date is Monday, so it's possible to hit a lower low tomorrow. Okay, this is a critical point. We've got that make or break above at 46.08, but did the market bottom Friday right before the turn date, or will it bottom Monday, the day after? Again, the futures will be key. Okay, and then we get out into these other turn dates here. Okay, so that's the current one. That's the one we're working on. A little bit ahead of ourselves, but again, direct hit, direct hit. Maybe we score another direct hit here. We already did. Maybe we will tomorrow. The low should have been Friday, or it will be tomorrow. We'll watch that play out. I have more spirals here. This one is the only one I started from a low in almost 25 years of doing this, and this has virtually zero slippage. It had a minute here. That opening tick was higher than that high, and then it went down the rest of the day on April 29th. I remember it well. These caught turn dates. That caught an expanded flat. That caught the low minus a day. This is a longer term spiral, but it looks out to on a daily to 3/16, March 16 of next year, and then the weekly, same thing. From that 3/4 low, it's looking out to the week of 3/24. So a little far away to predict what that'll be yet, but looking at the longer term picture, we'll see what happens there. Okay, so I want to leave you guys with, let's see if I did everything here. That was the NASDAQ that we did. That's the S&P hourly. This is the bigger time frame. We don't need that because it actually worked. There's a lower low, lower highs. This is our whoa, let me get rid of this. My apologies. This is the one we're working on right now. This is where we are on an hourly chart. We'll see what happens in the futures and the cash futures in a few hours, and cash tomorrow morning. Are we going to hit 3 of 3 or are we going to break this? Okay, we'll see what happens. Should be exciting. Until next time, take care, everyone.